Well, this is interesting news. Now, Nintendo released yesterday that the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp will be shutting down. Now, you're probably curious, what is Pocket Camp? Well, it is basically a mobile game that you can play on your tablet or phone, and it's kind of a spin-off of an Animal Crossing game, and just on the tablet. It's a free download, and I downloaded and played it for a while. It's a fun game, and I'm sad it's shutting down, but I am excited for the new one. But here are some things that you need to know. Now, it will be shutting down on November 28th, 2024 at 3 p.m. UTC time, I believe it was. I do not know what that stands for, but I'm sure you could just go look it up. Anyways, now, it is very important that you spend all your Leaf tickets that you have, because when the game shuts down, you will not have any. So let's say you have something crazy like 1 million Leaf tickets, and then the game shuts down on November 28th, and you didn't spend them all, and you have 100,000 tickets left. Now, that would be an absolutely crazy amount to spend, but I would make sure to spend it, because that's a lot of time and money wasted for not spending it. So just make sure to spend those Leaf tickets, and to transfer your save date to the paid version of the app, you will need to link your Nintendo account. So if your Pocket Edition, like all your items that you have in your save date, will have to be linked to your Nintendo account to be saved. And when the new game comes out, and if you purchase it, then the linked Nintendo account will save your progress, so you could have a much bigger head start on the game than a lot of people, because you had all the items from the earlier game of Pocket Camp to the new one. So just make sure to do that if you want to do it. If you like me and you've only played it for 10 hours or something like that, and you don't have much done, it's no point, because I currently have like 2 villagers. So I would just like to play the new game without my save date, because I don't have much. And just make sure to connect the Pocket Camp items to your Animal Crossing game. They have a bunch of items that you can get, which is really nice, like the campsite sign, and the OK Moto sign, and hat. It's definitely very good items to have, so just make sure to do that. It's pretty simple. I did it a couple years ago, and if you just make sure to do that before November 28th, because then that would shut down, which would be very, very sad. Or like, make sure to do it in the next month or so. Anyways, what else is there? Well, I'm curious if the Pocket Camp is going to be like the graphics. I wonder if they're gonna have the new graphics like Animal Crossing. Maybe something not as good, but upgraded graphics and gameplay. I'm curious if it's gonna be kind of the same as Pocket Camp. I'm sure there's gonna be similarities, but I'm curious if it's gonna be like a new game entirely. And then, here is another thing that you should know, is that it's going to be a one-time pay. Now, what this means is it's kind of like Animal Crossing minus all the other items. You pay $60 for it, and then you lock everything. Like, you unlock all the weather, there's Christmas items, the Halloween items, the festivals, all the different events. It's not a paid, so like get exclusive Christmas items for $5.99. Let's say the game's going to be $10. I don't know this, but let's just say it is. So you pay $10, right? And then you unlock all the features. There's no paid subscriptions, no paid add-ons. I believe it said, like, the other things. It's just, you get all the items, and you get it throughout continuous gameplay. So by, like, logging in, I bet that's probably going to be what it is. Like, get rewards through logging in, completing quests, upgrading your campsite, doing all those things. And then you will be able to progress and unlock the items, kind of like in the Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's what you're able to do. Now, I am very excited for the Pocket Camp game, and I should probably play it more, because I kind of started playing it this summer. I got really into it. I stopped playing it for a while, and then I learned it was going to be shut down. So I probably see how far I can get before it's shut down, just to see and like the difference between this game and the other. And that's what I'm curious about, and I'm sure a lot of people are curious about this too, is the similarities between it. Because is it going to be like an Animal Crossing Pocket Camp 2, or is it going to be a remastered Pocket Camp edition where it's a one-time pay thing. It has upgraded graphics, maybe upgrading voices for them, because I think the voices in the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp can get a little annoying because they all kind of sound the same, and I think they can be a bit annoying, so I think it would be great if they upgraded that. And what other features are there going to be? Now, I'm very curious about this, and I'm excited to play it, where there's not going to be a bunch of paid add-ons, because then that just kind of takes away the fun, because you have to pay to unlock certain features. So that's why I think the one-time fee is great, is because you get all the items. And then, like, characters, customizations, new characters. Are there going to be some Animal Crossing characters? And then, is this going to be, like, a full-on new game? Like I said before, is it going to be remastered in a way, with some new features and graphics? Or is it going to be, like, an entirely new game with new characters, new activities, new items, all those things? And is it going to be, like, continuously updated for new items like Animal Crossing was? Now, I'm just curious. I do not know. There hasn't been a ton of information. It's just me thinking of what could possibly be in the game, trying to predict, I guess. I don't know if any of these things are actually going to be in it, but I'm just curious. So, yeah, that is very interesting that Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is shutting down. Now, if there's any new information about this, I will try to upload a video about it. But as of right now, I don't think there's going to be much more until more comes out in October or whenever it comes out. And I believe there's going to be a new Nintendo Direct next week. Now, I'm curious if that's going to have some information about the new Pocket Camp game. So just stay tuned for that. And I will upload a video if there's any new information. But for now, that is it. And thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.